Just a quick follow-up to the video I just made, which so far I have not been able to upload to YouTube. I'm not sure why. I've been going over the terms on YouTube, trying to see if there's some problem with the video, something I did that is preventing me from being able to upload it to my channel successfully. But there were a couple of things I didn't say in that video that I wanted to say, and well, let's just say that wasn't our first take, and I didn't want to do yet another take of the video just to get those in. So first, Rachel Maddow did eventually mention the third-party candidate in the race, Jack Davis, in a later broadcast. I think it was on Friday's show. Anyway, of course, in neither of those two segments that I featured in my last video did she mention it. She tried to pretend that this race was a referendum on the Medicare reforms and the Republicans' path to prosperity. Second, I didn't show you the interviews she did with Chris Hayes and Eugene Robinson, but I watched them, and neither of those guys mentioned the third-party candidate either. So, obviously, at least for a while, Rachel and other people on the left were trying to pretend that this race is shaped by the Medicare issue, which again doesn't hold up when you know all the facts. Third, I wanted to make some predictions about the race. And even though, as of the filming of this video, the polls have already closed, they have not yet called the race, I predict that if the Republican wins, if Jane Corwin wins, then Republicans will take a victory lap and they'll say, this proves meta-scare tactics don't work. Of course, in doing that, they'll play into the meme that this race was a referendum on Medicare, but the Democrats will say that Republicans were forced to spend millions to hold on to a seat that should have been easily retained by them in this special election. It shouldn't have even been close. Never mind that the Democrats sunk quite a bit of money into this district. If Republicans lose, if the Democrat Kathy Hochul, whatever, if she wins, then the Democrats will do quite a few victory laps, and they'll say this proves that the Republicans are not on the side of the American people, that seniors don't want their Medicare cut, that Republicans should abandon the path to prosperity, and all of that crap. Republicans will attribute their loss to the presence of a third-party candidate and probably bring up the fact that last year, in a heavily Democratic district, a district that was much more Democratic than this district, NY-26, is Republican. Republicans won a special election because it was a three-way race in which two Democratic candidates split the Democratic vote and handed the district to a Republican. That race was in Hawaii, and it resulted in the election of Republican Charles Dejoux. Dejoux was defeated when he ran for a full term last November. He was one of only two Republican incumbents to lose to a Democrat last year, the other being Representative Joseph Gow of Louisiana. So Republicans will probably bring that up, and I predict that no matter who wins this race, Republicans will continue to fight to save Medicare and Social Security from bankruptcy. Democrats will continue to demagogue the issue, and the path to prosperity will likely still be an issue in the 2010 elections. But none of this undermines the fundamental point of this and my previous video, and that is that I really need to clean my apartment. Anyway, so thanks for watching, and I promise we won't do any more videos where I just record something I'm playing on the TV. I've decided not going to do that anymore. Until next time, Don't mess with a right-wing genius.